Welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. As you know, I was doing some quests here in Mirkwood, and I'm going to continue that. And my music is back. It kind of cut off at the end of the last episode. It's an annoying bug that happens from time to time in the game. But here we go. So I turned in a bunch of quests, and now he has 3 more for me.
Will you lend me your ear?
You have removed many of the defenses protecting Durburz-stark by disarming the traps of the orcs, but there is more yet to do. Our forces in the Mirkwood are but a small portion of the company that ventured from LOTRO. We must weaken the enemy if we are to defeat them. I bid you foray against the camp and destroy any weapon racks and crates of supplies you may find there. Without these, the orcs will be hard-pressed to defend themselves. If you have lost your bearings, Durburz-stark lies to the south and a little to the west of here.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
The traps are only one of many defenses Durburz-stark maintains, Kippen. The orcs are also defended by several skilled archers. These archers patrol the outskirts of Durburz-stark for signs of approaching enemies. Defeat these archers or we will be unable to attack the camp. When you have completed this task, return to me.
Will you lend me your ear?
You have done well to weaken the orcs but there is one final task for you to do. Kippen, sever the sword arm. Deep within Durburz-stark you will find their captain, whom we have learned is called Mordor. He is a vicious creature of great skill in arms. Slay him and the orcs will be easy prey. When you have accomplished this task, return to me and I will reward you as best I may. Alright, let's go. Most importantly, I am still looking for 2 more goblin scouts, which I'm just having a difficult time finding, unfortunately. Let me see. You know what? Let me go turn in the epic real quick and then I'll come do some of these other quests. I changed my mind because, you know, the Goblin Scout quest is up there as well. So maybe if I'm lucky I can find a couple more scouts. We'll see. I know the one that I managed to kill is right here by this bridge, but I don't see any of them skulking around. It's not this camp, it's gonna be a different one. All the way down there, it looks like. There we go, there's a scout around here somewhere. There he is. A little laggy. Alright. So, you know, I thought that after I finished Moria, I always viewed Moria when I started this playthrough as the big hump. If I could only make it through Moria, it's all downhill from there. Downhill in terms of getting caught up with the content, not in terms of quality of content. Don't misconstrue that statement. But basically, I thought that after I made it through Moria, I'd be only a short ways of finishing up the game. And that's not the case. I realized today that I have so much content to get through. That's not a bad thing, but I always get paranoid that the game is going to get shut down before I manage to finish. So I'm working extra hard to enjoy all the content that LOTRO has to offer and get it all recorded. Got a long ways to go. Got all of Rohan to do. All of Gondor, Mordor, all sorts of stuff. Let me see if these archers will count as the scouts. They do count. That's good. And I think the next season is going to be Angened, which is another map that I really didn't spend too much time in on my other characters, so there's lots of content there that I'm unfamiliar with, so it should be pretty fresh. And I have no idea how big of a season it is in terms of quest density, so I don't know if that's going to be a giant season as well, or if I'll be able to blow through it pretty quickly. It all remains to be seen. I am excited to go do that map, though. There's lots of exciting things there. There's a couple of raids, I believe. Ostunoth, and then there's the Dragok raid, which is the big dragon, inspired by Smaug. Alright, here is the captain. You know what? Let's make it interesting. Why don't we just fight the whole camp? Let's do it. We'll fight the whole freaking camp. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe. That might have been a mistake. Not a mistake in the sense of me trying to make things exciting. As we certainly have done that. It really wasn't as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. Pretty easy, really. I forget that I heal up every time I defeat an enemy. As you can see. It's part of being a warden. It's a nice little benefit. Okay, excellent. I got all that done. Let me see if I can find one more little goblin skulker. Goblin scout. That would make me happy. That way I can finally be done with this quest. I don't know. I guess I can just zigzag across the landscape and hope I find one. That's been my general strategy. It's not been super effective, but whatever. I don't know how to go about it in a more productive way. Maybe they're kind of deep here under the trees. None of them are popping up. Hope I didn't get the music bug again. Music's gone quiet. Guess I'll just turn these in for now.
How can I be of service?
Well done, Kippen. The orcs will not be able to maintain their presence here much longer without those weapons and supplies. I have one task left for you if you would hear me out. Very well done yet again, Kippen. However, there is still a great threat within Ashur's Malfalong.
What do you need?
You have defeated Morsharpot? Then victory is nearly ours. You have earned this reward, Kippen. Excellent.
Will you lend me your ear?
Kippen, while you were out and about your tasks, Falasong sent word that another enemy encampment has been discovered near Gostanon. You should speak at once with Deniswin in our waypost atop Amon Angened, above us to the north. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, lots of quests up there, as I can see on my mini-map. If I can find a way up, that'd be great. Alright. Sweet, and I got some reforgers here. I think I have some reforging to do. No, I don't. Do I have a warden weapon, though, that I could be leveling up? I do not either. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad. What is this? Just some junk. I don't know why these items are glowing now. They never used to do that before, I don't think. Well, anyways. Let's pick up some quests. Yes, Kippen, it is true. Another orc camp has been discovered. I fear we have our work cut out for us.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
As you know, Falasong sent word of another orc encampment near Gostanon to the north. From what our scouts reported, the presence of the enemy has been nearly wiped out at that camp, but we must be certain before devoting resources to destroy it. I would ask you a favor, Kippen. Patrol the lands to the north, especially along the road leading to Gostanon, to determine the strength of the foe. When you have completed your patrol, return here. Let me actually get on my horse.
Stay a moment.
Besides medicine, the Maladrim need food. We have seen few creatures fit to consume in this forest, but we must certainly continue to try. You can help us with this. There are many boars now dwelling in the ruins of Falug. As they live near the riverbanks, perhaps they have not suffered the corruption of Dol Guldur. Would you hunt these boars and bring their meat to me? You will be compensated. Be wary though, Black Tusk, an immense boar of vicious temperament, rules over the boars. You will need to slay him as well.
Mind my words, traveler.
Greetings, Kippen. Do you wish to be of assistance? Good. This waypost is the beginning of the supply line to our main force finding its way to Dol Guldur. There are some supplies that we are short of, however. One of those is medicine. Fortunately, I think this shortage may be resolved quickly. It is said that life oft springs up when death has passed. Flowers sometimes grow where battle has occurred. If you could go to the ruins of the Orc Camp Falug to the west, you may find Ninglir growing there. These flowers may be used in preparing medicines. Bring some to me, and you will be rewarded. So what I really like about Mirkwood is that the whole map and the quest line here is structured around a grand battle tactic, really, with the elves at first landing here and then slowly conquering outposts on their way east to Dol Guldur and establishing a supply line so that we can maintain pressure on Dol Guldur. So I really like that. It's very strategic in nature.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Kippen, I have a task for you. When our forces ravaged the enemy of the Murkieves, they left behind many spent arrows in the rush to press deeper into southern Mirkwood. Now we have received word that the Maladrim are suffering a shortage of arrows. Would you go to the ruined Orc camp of Falug to the west and see if you can find any of these spent arrows? It matters not whether they are broken or whole. We can make use of any. When you have collected a number of these arrows, bring them to me and I will reward you.
Stay a moment.
At Falug, our scouts have encountered a vicious warg who stalked them all the way back to our encampments. This creature is a threat to those of us who continue to patrol the wilds of southern Mirkwood. Travel to Falug, if you would, Kippen, and put an end to this beast. For such a deed, you will receive a reward that I may offer. Hurry, Kippen. We cannot allow this warg to continue harrying our scouts. Alright. So let's go. I really don't like the music stopping all the time. And I can't seem to fix it by a simple reset. Sometimes, rarely it works. By resetting the music volume. Doesn't look like it. Usually logging back out and back in fixes it, but that really ruins the flow of things. Alright, so let me see what I'm doing. Falug is going to be... Ooh, I found nothing of note here. I wonder what that's for. Oh, I'm patrolling the road. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I gotcha. There's another quest ring right here, though. I guess I'm going that way. Going east instead. I'll do it. I've discovered an enemy patrol. Alright, done with that. I didn't even get combat music there. That's really odd. Nothing of note here. Okay. And nothing interesting here. Alright, fine. I'll log back out and log back in. I'll edit this. Alright, the music is back. Hopefully it will actually stay this time. Find one more goblin scout. One more. No scouts, huh? It's very unfortunate. Let me see where I'm at. I need to go that way. Still no scouts. There are some arrows here, though. And I'm getting close to leveling up. Almost level 71. That'll be fun. The big milestone that I'm looking forward to is level 75, because then I'll be able to upgrade my first age weapons. And maybe get a new armor set. Because my weapons are grossly outdated. They're level 60, I believe. Well, my spear's level 60 and my javelin is level 65. So I should be doing a lot more damage than I am. Start by picking up all the stuff here, and then I'll fight the boars and collect some boar meat. Grab the backpack as well, might as well. I already checked that coffer. That's for the epic quest. There's nothing in there. We already got the note from somewhere else. Right, let me grab this. And one final arrow. Sweet. Now I can start rounding up some boars. And I'll grab Black Tusk as well. And this guy. And that guy. And we'll fight the warg too. We'll just fight everybody. Let me wait for Black Tusk. There we go. Nice. And I'll kill Black Tusk. Alright, I'll just carry him with me. I'll try to round up a few more boars. I got that one. Need two more, looks like. Not too bad. Man, I forgot how dark Mirkwood is. Let me see something, actually. Never mind. It used to be that back in the day, if you pressed Alt F10, you would get a little bit of a glow around you. It was called your lantern. But that doesn't seem to be doing anything now. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Oh well. And it looks like my music has turned off again. I don't know if it's a bug or something, but it's pretty annoying. Dude, got my final goblin scout. It looks like it's triggered by combat. It just seems like the regular landscape music is not turning back on after I engage in combat music.
What do you need?
These tokens bespeak of several encampments, Kippen. I will send scouts out immediately to find them. Remain here, though. I may yet have a task for you. Alright.
Will you lend me your ear?
Kippen, while you were gone, one of our scouts discovered the location of an orc encampment to the south and another to the north. However, these tokens you brought me belong to 4 different tribes or companies. I fear there are other camps we may not yet have found. While I send more patrols out to find the other encampments, you should travel to Ekad Glamudud, near the orc camp, and speak to Glamudud, the chief scout there. He will give you further instructions. You should also speak to Ameldir, here in Ekad Sirion. He was involved on the initial attack against Durburz-stark, and he may know more about the remnant of the orcs there. We must not be caught unaware between enemy forces.
Let me see what you have found.
You have found a report addressed to Mazog in the coffer of the orc leader at Ashur's Malfalug. Let me see what it says, Kippen. Fortune is with us, my adventurous warden. These orcs do not yet know we have captured Mazog and brought him here into Mirkwood. They think he resides still in Moria. The errand of the Hidden Guard remains secret. A problem arose while you were gone. Luluth Greyhammer, a dwarf of Broin's company, has become increasingly agitated about the plans of the Golden Host. Speak with him here at Ekad Sirion, if you would, and assure him that we are all doing all we can to make this journey a safe one. His family has many grievances with the orcs, but I fear the Greyhammers may do us ill if they do not keep their heads about them. Alright. Speak with the dwarf.
At last, someone who will listen to me.
At last, someone who will listen to me. I might have known it would be you, Kippen. You are held in great esteem by my lords Bosie and Broger and have proven yourself a friend of the Iron Garrison. You will be a friend, too, of the Greyhammers. These elves do not have the experience with orcs that we Greyhammers do. Oh, they seem understanding enough when I recount the many grievances my family has suffered at the hands of Mazog and his forebears. But I can tell you they think I exaggerate. Do I exaggerate the wounding of my grandfather, Dormar, at Nazgûl, who walked with a limp ever after? Or the curse levied against my father Tandri by Bolg himself, that he never again find valuable ore in the deep? I just want these elves to acknowledge how dangerous Mazog is, even in captivity, and to post a Greyhammer sentry wherever he is being kept. You go back and you tell Alpharimbis that my family deserves this honor after all the hurts that Mazog and his kin have wrought on mine.
Mazog will account for all slights in time, both real and imagined.
I see. I admire the determination of the Greyhammers and am sure that Luth and the rest of his family will be a great help to the Golden Host. But I hope he will spend more time with his duties and less time explaining the various grievances he bears against the orcs. We have all suffered at their hands, and Luth no more than the rest of us. Akador might say he has suffered less than some. Mazog will account for all sights and time, both real and imagined. Raiders spoke with me while you sought the dwarf. It is time to bring Mazog deeper into Mirkwood.
Radir has planned a course through Mirkwood that avoids some of its overt dangers.
Radir has plotted a course through Mirkwood that avoids some of its most overt dangers, but this first leg may be treacherous. The path he has chosen winds through the fetid marshlands of the Drollhout. He names it Rod Sined, and he tells me that it should be free of orcs. But Radir spoke of other hazards, the like of which we may not expect. Spongy earth that clings to your foot, thickets of briars that will catch along your clothing and armor and break your concentration, great pools of stagnant water that can slow your progress to a crawl. You and the other members of the Hidden Guard will need to be cautious of these and other dangers. Few travel through the Drollhout unless they have very good reason to do so. Keeping beneath the enemy's notice until Mazog is at his doorstep is one such reason. Speak with me again and I will show you to the rest of the company for this leg of the journey. Alright, so first of all, let me talk with this guy before I do that.
What can I do for you?
Greetings, Kippen. Yes, Follow Song is correct. I could most certainly use your assistance.
Will you lend me your ear?
Hail, Kippen. Follow Song was right to send you to me. The orcs of Dol Guldur mustering in the Mirkwood were well nigh destroyed, but few survived and have holed up in the ruins of some of their encampments, attempting to regroup against us. One such encampment is Durburz-stark, which lies just to the north of Ekatsirion. While the encampment was severely damaged in our first assault, it may still only be entered through 2 gateways. Go north and find the gateways into Durburz-stark and determine which one is least heavily guarded. It is upon that gate which I shall lean our assault. So let me do that first, honestly. I think it may be a better idea to just check it out to the north. And then we'll go from there. Man, that music is really bugging me. Keeps going off. I wish there was a music reset button or something. Something that could be done besides logging in and out. Because it appears to be happening every time I enter and leave combat. The landscape music goes, so there's no point in logging in and out every time. That would be a disaster. This gate is heavily guarded. You guys think I could take these guys? This was a very bad idea, wasn't it? Yeah, this was a bad idea. I'm out of here. Maybe not. Yeah, it was a terrible idea. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I thought I could take like 20 elites that are level 65. I did some pretty decent damage on them though. Not too bad. Alright, let me scout the other gates. I'm assuming it's not going to be as guarded. That one was pretty bad. This gate is only lightly guarded.
What do you need?
You met resistance at both gates? Tell me more.
Will you lend me your ear?
It appears we may take advantage of the weaker defenses at the eastern gate of Durburz-stark, Kippen. It is time to test their strength. Enter Durburz-stark by the eastern gate and engage the enemy there. Test their mettle, then return to me. We may learn something about the encampment which may aid us. Durburz-stark lies to the north, and the gate you seek opens through the eastern bulwark. Let me go kill some orcs, because it sounds like if I do the epic quest right now, it's gonna take me to another location on the map, so let me try to wrap up all the loose ends here before doing any of that. So I'll go through the eastern gate as requested. Did he kill 15 orcs? That's crazy. That's a lot of them. Alright. Let me just start rounding some of them up. Let me grab another group here. Grab that skirmisher. Alright, perfect. How many was that? That was 8 of them. Gonna need some more. Can I grab that troll too? Yeah, let's do it. Looks like fun. Let me wait for everybody to come in, and then I'll do a desolation. Alright. Oh man. Sweet. I need 3 more orcs. There's one here. Then I guess I'll just grab these 2. Alright. Let me go turn this in.
Megovanen.
You have returned. What did you learn, Kippen? I bet he's gonna send me to go kill those 2 bosses.
Might you spare a
that I
moment
just
of your
killed.
time?
Yeah, I knew it. We have learned much from your foray into Durburz-stark, Kippen. First, we have learned that a troll of a strange kind ranges among the forces of the enemy at Durburz-stark. Secondly, we learned that the orcs are led by a black urk named Urkruzlam. Tethfanel here at Ekad Sirion will speak with you more about the troll. She has had more experience in dealing with such creatures and may have some insights for you. I want you to enter Durburz-stark through the eastern gate once more and confront Urkruzlam. With his defeat, the forces of Durburz-stark shall fall apart. Alright, so let me pick up the quest for the troll as well. Where is that? Right here.
Will you lend me your ear?
Greetings again, Kippen. So the orcs of Durburz-stark have one of these strange trolls that have been seen by our forces in the east. Ulughai, I believe they are called. These creatures are a fearsome sort, invulnerable to the effects of sunlight. I need you to find this creature they named Skoom and defeat him. Alas, I have no words of advice for you. I have never faced such a creature, for it is not an ordinary troll. Skoom, from what they tell me, still roams among the orcs of Durburz-stark to the north. Be careful to enter the encampment through the eastern gate. Alright, let's go kill them real quick. Even though we just did this, it's fine. We'll just go straight for the bosses this time. Grab him. And we'll go ahead and grab him. Of course, I picked up a carbine as well. Oh well. Alright, done with that. Come on, kill that guy. I think we're finally done with that quest chain, though. Drop down through here.
What do you need?
Well done, Kippen. This victory is a terrible blow against the enemy. You have earned this reward. Alright.
How can I be of service?
The death of this creature will be a mighty blow to the heart of the enemy. You have our gratitude, Kippen. Skoom Slayer. Alright, awesome. So that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we will escort Mazog with the dwarves and the elves onto the next pit stop of our location. We'll make the first leg of the journey. So thanks for watching and see you next time.